Today when I see DMK, all they do is, whether it's social media or even personally or any other public platforms, they take a certain sadistic pride in defaming or disrespecting women. I was pulled up that you're not supposed to give the name. You should say that it's Mr. Rahul Gandhi who should continue as the president. And that baffled me because overall what Tamil Nadu DMK is saying that we are not capable of going solo. If you're so confident, I would say DMK or Congress go solo.
Hello Federal viewers, welcome to a chat with Ms. Khushbu Sundar. She's the new Vice President of the Tamil Nadu unit of the BJP. Hello ma'am, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
My best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, you have been appointed as the Vice President of Tamil Nadu unit of BJP. How do you look at the responsibility? Tamil Nadu is heading to elections in 2026 assembly polls. What is your responsibility and what will be your contribution?
We are all prepared because I wouldn't say that I myself alone prepared for it. First and foremost, I will fail if I do not thank our Honorable Prime Minister, our National President Nadda ji, and my State President Naina Nagadan sir for trusting me with this huge responsibility and giving it to me. Now when we look at the elections, we just have 8 months to go. And I don't see as a responsibility as a solo responsibility. I think it's we in BJP work like a team. I look at myself not as a vice president, but I look at myself as just a mere karyakarta. That is what we like to call ourselves.
What will be your contribution? How are you prepared for that?
Amit Shah ji always tells us that the best way to win elections is to strengthen the booth. So the first and foremost focus is going to be on the booth level. We have to strengthen the booth and we have to speak to our workers, as to our karyakartas, as to how we can motivate them to move forward and make sure that understand the basic simple map of winning an election.
So the main plank of BJP is to focus on...
Nobody is allowed to make money. Nobody is here to make money. The only motto what BJP believes in right from the top to bottom is serve the people, serve the nation. And I think we are going to take that forward.
Ma'am, you are a very liberal person all in your life. Initially, you started with DMK, the party known for its fight for state autonomy and federal rights, and you worked with Congress. It's a centrist party, and now with BJP, known more so as a fierce nationalist party. How do you see your political journey, your evolution?
As a politics, we love to call ourselves as politicians because it sounds good. It comes with the bracket, inverted commas, and with, one probably line at the bottom and capital letters, and you love to call yourself as politicians. But I would like to believe that politicians, we are nothing but public servants. That is what I look at myself. So when I come to politics, it's not about making money, to be on the front page, to be on a cover page, or to make cover stories. I'm here to serve the people. I have seen cover stories, I have made my money, I have seen fame, I have seen everything. So all these small things do not matter to me. And with a Prime Minister like Narendra Modi, I think it's important to know that when a man with a very humble beginning, he is the most iconic leader of the world today. Globally, people look up at him. Globally, people actually wait to listen to what he has to say and what his views are going to be on the world economy, on the world problems. So when you have a global leader within your country, I think it's a very proud moment for us to learn so much. And I learned from him. Prior to this, DMK then, when Kalinger was there, when I joined the party, and the DMK today are two different parties is what I see. Gone are the respect for women, because the first lesson what I was taught when I joined DMK by Kalinger and when Jayalalitha was the CM, the first thing he said is never address her with disrespect. You're never going to call her by her first name. You're never going to call her only by her name. It's always going to be Ammayar Jayalalitha Avargal has to be there. So the basic respect towards women is what was the first lesson taught to me was by Dr. Kalinger. But today when I see DMK, all they do is, whether it's social media or even personally or any other public platforms, they take a certain sadistic pride in defaming or disrespecting women. So this is a complete, probably there's a change in leadership, and this is what their current leader prefers, that disrespecting women.
Stalin, you mean
yes,
Stalin?
Obviously he's the leader now. So I think that now the Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, with all due respect, because he is also my Chief Minister, I belong to the state, but as a political leader, he does not have control over the party. He does not know how to control the people who disrespect women, who defame women. And this is where he fails when he talks about, and I really scoff when he talks about, oh, I am with the women empowerment. I really scoff at it because that's not him at all. Congress was always about you serving one family. It was never serving the nation. You serve one family. You have to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, for everything they say. When you need to voice an opinion that this is not the right way to move forward, you were pulled up and said, no, 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 you cannot do that. I remember when Rahul Gandhi resigned as the president of Congress, and we all were asked to give our suggestions as to who will be the next right person to take over as the president of Congress. And I had voiced my opinion saying that Jyotiraditya Scindia would be the right person because he has the courage to speak his mind. He's a very good orator. He has a fantastic oratory skills, and he has that following in his home ground, a massive following in his home ground. So I thought he was the right person, being from Madhya Pradesh, heart of the country. He would be the right person to take over. And when I had suggested his name, I was pulled up that you're not supposed to give the name. You should say that it's Mr. Rahul Gandhi who should continue as the president. And that baffled me because there's a man who is not interested in being a politician. And let me tell you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is a politician not by choice. He's a politician who's been pushed into to take over the responsibilities. So he's a very reluctant politician, to be very precise. And I was pulled up because I had suggested Jyotiraditya Scindia as the next Congress president. We will ask you questions to give your suggestions, but you should stick to one name, and that is Rahul Gandhi. And which is not acceptable to me, because I think when you're working for a political party, you should be open to ideas, different voices. You should have the open ears to listen to different ideas and opinions, which does not work with.
And you get that space. Do you think that that space is available in BJP?
Very much available in BJP, because I'm also the National Executive member. And when we have this National Executive Committee meetings, you have every top brass, right from the Prime Minister to all the other members attending this meeting. And we have a freedom to say probably this may not work when we are asked for an opinion. We have the platform to voice our opinions.
So, what is the health of BJP in Tamil Nadu? Because the alliance for the upcoming assembly polls is said to take shape. It's just only the ADMK that has come into your alliance. And on the other side, DMK is very much strong with its Rainbow Alliance. How do you see the health of the party?
So, overall, what Tamil Nadu DMK is saying that we are not capable of going solo. We had the courage to go solo last time, right? So DMK does not have the courage to go solo. They need bits and pieces here and there. If you're so confident, I would say DMK or Congress go solo. Why don't you have Tamil Nadu? We have seen DMK ruling all by itself. We have seen Congress ruling all by itself. Why is that? After 69 was the last when we have seen a Congress government in Tamil Nadu. Why is that after so many years you still don't have the courage? So I think go solo. Why are you waiting for everyone else to come into it? And as far as BJP and AIDMK alliance is concerned, we have just formed the alliance again with AIDMK when Amit Shah ji was in town. So I think we still have 8 months to go. It's open. People can come and join us. And even if they don't come and join us, we are confident enough that we can still win the elections. I think that is what matters.
Can you say with confidence that ADMK leader Edappadi Palaniswami is the face of the alliance and he will be the chief minister candidate for the alliance?
I will not be able to comment on that because that's not my department. I would be overshooting my mouth if I comment on that. So I leave that for our state president Nainarji to speak on this, or I let the senior leaders in Delhi to talk about this.
After a lot of back and forth between, EPS and other BJP leaders about power sharing of the governance, don't you think this will affect the spirit of the cadres on ground? How will they be able to cooperate and work together in the booth level?
When you're in alliance, everybody has an open mind. Everybody wants to give their opinion. I think the best would be, rather than anybody else commenting on it, any senior leaders commenting on it. You should leave it to EPS and Nainar sir to comment.
Now you have an additional headache of handling PMK. There is an internal clash between senior Ramdas and the junior Ramdas. And on the other side, DMDK is not at all moving into the direction of NDA. Premlata just met MK Stalin in his house. So don't you think they are moving away?
No, I'm saying anybody can meet the chief minister. When OPS went and met chief minister, he immediately gave a statement. It was a courtesy call. We are not talking about alliance or getting into that party. Now, Premalata has gone and met CM. We don't know why she has met CM. Even if they want to go, that's it. They're fine. They were never part of us. They're most welcome to go there. Anybody else, I would say, it's very difficult to talk about what's happening, the family feud, or the power sharing, what is happening between PMK. It's very unfortunate, but I think it's between them, between father and son. We can be mute spectators, we cannot speak for them. So I don't think it would be right for us to comment on something which is going on between them.
How can you suddenly write off OPS from your alliance? He wanted to meet Prime Minister Modi during his recent visit. He even showed the WhatsApp chat he had with Naina Nagendran, but he was not given any time to meet Modi. He still is a prominent person in the southern region of Tamil Nadu. He's a 3 times chief minister. Why do you think he has to be treated like this?
I don't think so. I would still like to believe what my state president Nainarji said. He said any WhatsApp messages cannot be the confirmation of what is happening. I think I would like to believe Nainarji when he says that this kind of a conversation didn't take place. And rather than believing what OPS sir has said, I rather go with my state president and trust and believe him. Now, we have seen in the past where Jayanti Natarajan from Congress, she had complained that for 3 years she waited to meet Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Ms. Sonia Gandhi, and she was never given an appointment, and that is why she walked out of the party. So I think it's, for OPS sir to complain that the Prime Minister with his busy schedule, if he has not been able to give an appointment to him, I don't think it should be taken very personally. He is the Prime Minister of the country. Tamil Nadu is part of India. That's his responsibility, yes. But more than that, he has the responsibility of 1.3 billion people. And world over, he has been traveling. So I think even if waiting for 2 months for the Prime Minister's appointment, it's fine. We all can do that. It shouldn't be taken very personally. We would love to have people with us on board. But then again, it's a personal choice. If they want to come in, they can come in. Here, I think the equation problem is between OPS and EPS, and it has nothing to do with BJP.